A couple weeks ago, I uploaded a time-lapse test to Vimeo showing the ported over program from the Hack GH1 that was a time-lapser program called GH13 Timelapser. And what it basically was a program that took the modified JPEG files at 2 frames per second and used it as a time-lapse mode. Well, that was designed for the GH1, but with the GH2, there's actually a better way to get higher quality time lapse if you don't want to take individual shutters. Now, the reason that was invented is because these cameras, even though they don't have a mirror, they actually do have a shutter. Let's see if I can get it to fire off here. There's actually, yeah, see that? It's actually a shutter on the actual sensor. So, like any other shutter on any other camera, that can wear out unless you can use the electronic shutter, which hasn't been hacked to work yet. But regardless, there is a mode on the GH2 that allows for, it's under menu. To access these menus, you always have to be in creative movie mode. Will get you messed up. Anyway, the variable movie mode on the GH2 has different frame rate supports, and one of those options is 300%. So with that mode, you can drop down the shutter speed to 1/8 of a second, which this next clip was shot with. With that, you also get more record time because you're not recording as many frames per second. And since it's all, anyway, you can see it being choppy right there. Choppy chop. I'm at ISO 5000, so that's probably a reason for that looking so awful. Not that it really matters looking through here to here. Anyway, for shooting the night sky, that works. And what I used instead of the GH13 Timelapser program, which is nice and it is free and easy to use, I used Twixtor in reverse mode. So I used Twixtor at I think near 1,000% faster than normal footage, and then converted that over, and this is the result of 7 minutes of footage. So the 300% mode is a nice way to get more footage. If you're going to take a time lapse of video footage, it's a nice way to capture that. Just say if you're going to shoot all night and want to leave it in a video mode and not use individual shutter presses. With that though, if you're using the high-end hack modes, like I'm using 176 megabit here, you won't be able to run, you won't be able to span, so you get about 7 minutes of runtime, unless you have that new super card, which is at the B&H link below. It's the 64 gig, 95 megabytes per second card. That's the only card that can write fast enough that can span these huge files. If you slow down the bit rate, you can record more time, and you can